What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Pixel Privateers. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while. We help Boo Boo Binder. I just realized Boo Boo Binder has like boob twice in his name, and I didn't even realize it until I did it just now. I was like, oh, look, boob. And then boob again. This is what I get. This is what I get for spending all my time in calculus class typing 8008 on my calculators and shit. This is what I get. This is what I get. I think we're probably going to try out some of these missions over here. We've got some like rando little missions. We take 9.6 fuel to get over to there, but then we do have a mission. Actually, we should probably go to the stuff that's closest first. Let's go to this little planet over here, Angelanarchia. As soon as the jump is completed, the sensors detect a distress signal. The source appears to be another company's ship, but they're not responding to any communications. Assemble a team, search the ship, and investigate what happened to them. Do I have to? Alright, we'll go investigate and see what happened to him. We'll see what happened to him here. Oh, shit. We got people trying to murder us right now. It looks like their ship was taken over. Doesn't look good. Careful now. Ship seems to be overrun by the Glorious Keep. Oh, by the Glorious. Keep an eye out for survivors, I guess. Ooh, there's little faces that are like poking out of right there. Just like, hi, guys. Being all super fun and shit. This is probably going to be a real short mission would be my guess. Get in there and start doing your thing. Dude, that flamethrower stuff that we got going on is the awesomeness. It is like the best. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I think we're good to go. I'm thinking... Well, there's not actually sorry. People are like bombarding me with ridiculous messages right now, and I'm not really sure how to deal with it. I'm not used to being... Oh my god, that is like the biggest enemy we've seen so far. Kill that thing first, because I don't know what the shit it is. Stab these dudes to death right... Oh, that was easy enough. I thought that was going to be a lot worse than it actually ended up being. Wasn't actually that horrible. That's right, hit him with the flamethrower. That's our Ripley, that dude. Take care of him. We got glorious tumor lumps. We've got a sniper rifle. I don't think I've ever seen a tumor be described as glorious before. An assault frame, an assassin suit, a strike suit. Oh, my shop is actually full right now. That's unfortunately. All right. Happy pills appear to be good. And then I am so scared. We saved a Marine, though. Please, you've got to help me. They killed the entire crew. Please, you've got to help me. They killed the entire crew. What happened here? Our engines failed mid-jump before anybody had a chance to react. They were teleporting in all over the ship. When I heard the intruder alert, I ran to this closet and hid in there. They were about to find one too, but your ship showed up just in time. We've secured the rest of the ship. Let's see what we could do to help you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate any help that you can give me. If you weren't around, I'd either be dead or mutated into one of those things. We could have a choose our action. New crew member, new storage module. He can join us and he will give us a storage module as a reward. We can have them fix their ship. We get fuel and a storage module. We can take control of the Dragon Sloth Semi. Gives a 4-room ship with 1 buildable room. Thomas Voyage will also join your crew. I've got like 2 buildable rooms on mine, so I don't think I need that. I would probably take the... You can join us and we'll take the free storage module. That's fine. Yep, I know how they work. Thank you. And then we're up and out of here. I actually need to head back and sell a whole bunch of our bullshit before this goes too much further. I'm going to unidentify, or I'm going to re-identify or over-identify. Thomas Voyage, what are you? You're a Marine? Well, you've got to get a new name because, frankly, you're on a new ship. A new ship which is going to be taking care of you. I'm going to name him Brooka Boy. There we go. So that he could drop some of that DACA. I was going to name him DACA Dude, but Brooka Boy works too. Damn, he's got hella good guns. He's got 226, 332. Very nice. He's actually got pretty solid gear. Happy with it. He could use a little bit more strength in order to kind of put him together, but other than that, he doesn't appear to be having too many struggles. I don't think I picked up very many good items on that run. Like we got 274 right there, 221, 212. All right, well, I can live with that for right now. I don't think anybody... Oh, he's still got points that need to be assigned. I would say that for Man Masher, let's focus on getting him a little bit of crit, because the crits from the assault rifles seem to do really well. With the galaxy maps, I need to take us back to here. It's going to cost us a little bit of fuel to do so. Voidseeker Bidar boarded your ship and wants to talk. So he wants to go see what was going on at the bridge, I guess? I don't know. Oh, he wants us to go with him right now. All right. Yep, low defense, low healing, and low support. But we do have a shit ton of DPS. So that seems pretty acceptable to me. I mean, if you can't handle a problem with finesse, handle that problem with murder and destruction and violence. Hey, buddy, you wanted to talk? Yes, you have proven your worth, and we can begin our work on the Primordial device. To activate the device, we need to gather 5 Primordial essences and place them in their proper sockets on the pillars inside the planetoid field. What are the essences? I don't know for sure, but my investigations on primordial glyphs have revealed that these essences are crystals containing actual primordial beings, either trapped or willingly enclosed within. The power emanating from these crystals more than likely attracted the races inhabiting this galaxy to thievery. I doubt anybody is going to part with them willingly. Our first task is to secure the essence of logic. I have marked its synergy signal on your map. Beware, hostile robot entities called pacifiers are inhabiting the planet. Any questions? Why are cyborgs everywhere? If I had to guess, I would say they're after the same thing we are, the essences. This, as well as their inherent expansive nature, mean that they infest every corner of the galaxy. Okay, well, I know what I need to do, so let's get up out of here. Let's bounce. Let's do our thing. Not a big one for the talkie-talkie. A big one for the walkie-walkie, so let's do this thing. We got some Void Seeker Badar missions. I actually just want to sell most of the stuff that I have on me right now. And if we can make some, yeah, sell it all. Sell every last bit of it. We can always get more. It's not even that big of a deal. Seriously, if I sell something that we don't need, gear is always dropping in this game. Like, around the clock, gear is dropping. So why worry about it? That's the cold truth. That is the ice-cold Splattercat truth, is that we just don't need it. A Vorpium Axe doing 153. I don't think any of those are going to be any good. 322, so yeah, it looks like we've out-leveled this place. I don't think there's going to be anything too amazing in here. We can, however, go to the Shipyard. We got $22,000 on us. There's 7 rooms. My suggestion would be that we jump down this tech tree as far as we can. The anti-gravity kitten. I'm looking for something with a bit more buildable because we're running out of space here. Like, what's cheapest to give us the thing that we want? And what's the difference between these ones right here? I think it's just the model is the same, the Amon Chard. I'd probably go after the classic hammer, the Fat Sparrow. Sacrifices maneuverability for space, used to sometimes transport presidential guests securely from negotiation to negotiation. Yeah, let's take that ship. Why not? We got plenty of money, and it's not like I'm spending it on anything, so we might as well. Crewmen. Do we have any crewmen in here that look kind of interesting? We've got Jersail. We could also get a second medic if we really, really wanted to. I would probably get rid of Bruckaboy for that. It's just because Chan... What is that? A common. It's a glorious tumor armor. Ew, it's armor made out of lumpy tumors? Gross, son. Brutal. But then again, if we have 2 of these guys, we can launch more missiles, you know? I'm finding the engineer to not be that useful, in all fairness. The engineer is like kind of the odd man out, and I don't know if that's because an epic ship module. So we've got an advanced science lab, a therapy room, because we already got that. Sharpshooter's hollow projector with extra supplies. Gotta have a storage room around here somewhere, right? We looted one, so I know it's got to be in the area somewhere. Sort by type. Well, we got some of our modules back, and I don't know... I don't know where the room building thing ran off to, but I don't know. Load some fuel. We're going to need it. Load as much fuel as you can for right now to clear out the inventory spaces. We're all good right there in the cloning lab. It takes a lot of matter to clone a human being. I would say just in case we should try and clone somebody just to get used to what it does and be like, yeah, cloning does X activity. So we're in the classic hammer right now, which is quite a bit bigger than our last ship. At the back of the ship, we've got defensive hardpoints. Here's one of our building spots. Put in the therapy room. Oh, cool. Rooms up here, too. We'll call that the science lab, and then we've got one left over for the storage space. Which looks like... Where's the third buildable room? Oh, it's down here. Okay, so we can go down the elevator shaft, too. Third buildable room is going to be right there. I would go back to the market really quickly. And since we don't appear to have a storage module anywhere on our persons, It might be inside my inventory and I just forgot to unpack it or something. I don't know. Always possible. Research archive should be solid right there. As far as the market goes, we got miscellaneous items over here. An armory. What does an armory do? Increasing loot drop chance by 5%. I don't think we can deal with that right now. We've also got minigun turrets. We could actually get some guns to put inside of our base and make it safer too. I personally just want the storage area, but I guess it's not here right now. Oh, that's all there is. There's only 2 of them. I see. I was hoping there'd be a few more. We got nanobot injectors, tissue repairers, a rubbery assault drone. Launches an assault drone, which will start. I'm going to buy that too, because we haven't had one drop on our crew yet, and I'm kind of curious. I want to see if the engineer can be a little bit more useful, because right now he's using a weapon jammer, and so I guess it jams up people's weapons, but what I'm more interested in is the drone releaser. Like, I want to add extra DPS to this whole thing. We could hire a crew. Another healer would probably be a really, really good call. Let's stick with what we have for right now. If we find ourselves struggling, that's when we'll start swapping things in and out. Got a quest up there, so I say we just go do... Oh, it's going to make me go around the horn. Interesting. I would have known that if I had looked at it long enough to realize it was going to do that. We are still adjacent. Ooh, boy. Funsies, so it's going to cost us 64 matter to land on the planet. I'm going to leave the difficulty right where it's at, and let's see what we can accomplish here. See what we got going on. There's a holographic decoy that has deployed with us, which I assume makes it so the enemies have to choose their targets a little better. Go ahead and wipe them on out. We're not really... Oh, shit, there's a big one. Yeah, knock him out. Take him. Perfect. That's what I like to see. They should go down pretty easily based on the AoEs that we have available. I'm just going to keep clicking because they're in a big stack, and they're kind of hard to target when they're in a big stack like that. Sometimes the click boxes are a little bit iffy. I'm supposed to be scanning stuff. There's nothing inside of here. Can I go left? I cannot go left unless I wanted to hang out with a weird little scaly slug. And I don't want to hang out with a weird scaly slug. People will say that that makes me biased, that it makes me a bad person, perhaps even that it makes me a space bigot. But I don't want to hang out with scaly space slugs. They aren't the kind of people that I want to share my time with. They've never done anything as a people that has convinced me that they're worth keeping around and that they're not worth avoiding. So you know what? Let's just leave it right there. Let's just leave it right there. So we've got an insect stage play in progress. We've got something right there. I'm going to take this back up to the top, and we've got a hidden, obscure insult, which has been carved into the wall for some reason. People carving insults into the walls. Can I shoot that crate? Yeah, give me that $13 that are just chilling in. Oh shit, we got all kinds of robots up in here. Got nasty style issues in this map. Just keep shooting. What is that right there? Tractor beam? Yeah, pull him down. Make him hittable. What are they shooting on right there? What is that? I don't know what's being attacked at the moment. Fire rockets at him. That's what he deserves. Hi, y'all. I'm Kylan Smith, but you can just call me Smythe. Oh, Smythe. Sorry, my eyes were filling things in wrong. You ever get that where it happens where you're reading something and your brain fills in one word instead of another? Happens to me all the time. Y'all sure handled yourself well back there. I'm wondering, would you be interested in helping me out with a little something? What do you need help with? As you can see around these parts, we have a real infestation problem with the robot pests, so I thought, why not put these annoying flying toasters to some use? I started building this here anti-drone robot to keep the vermin at bay. Forgot something crucial, though. Get to the point. Long story short, me and my folks have a little settlement of our own on this planet. A large container there that I forgot my motor in. The problem is that I can't leave my robot unguarded. I'll get it for you. Thank you kindly. Passcode for the chest is Snugbug46. Bring the motor here once you got it. Sure. I think we had an elevator back here too, so I'm interested in checking that very, very quickly. Seeing maybe if this gives us access to better treasure. I like this game. It's a rapid-fire game, but it's enjoyable. I mean, I've seen rapid-fire games that were definitely less fun. Oh, good, they're fighting over here. And I've got AoEs. Give me a taunt in here for anybody that could take it. I really don't want to mess with people that have melee weapons going on right now. Melee weapons hurt like hell. They just sting. They are not fun to eat in this title. They're not fun to eat in real life either. They tend to be very edgy. Either that or at the bare minimum blunt and not taste very good as well. That metallic flavor, I think, is what turns a lot of people off. There's nothing inside that room. There's a free MM9 right there. TNT inside of this room and a couple of bats, but not really much else. Sometimes I feel like I gotta I gotta reselect my party to get them to target things too. I don't know if you guys have noticed that during your time playing the game, but sometimes it won't let me click boxes and things until I like drop the party and then reselect them or whatever. Mildly interesting protrusion. It's wiener shaped, isn't it? It's always the wiener shaped ones that people would describe as mildly interesting. We've surveyed another room. Elevator is on its way. Probably some friendships to be made over here, so you know what? Let's get friendly. I mean, there's not a whole lot of micromanagement in this game either. Things kind of do what they're supposed to do, and they do them all by themselves. So in a lot of ways, you kind of just watch the game unfold in front of you. The dialogue's funny, though, and the game in general is entertaining, so what do I know about anything? Fire another missile at that fool. Got some TNT over here, which probably detonates when I click on that. Maybe it's the transition from combat over to out of combat. Maybe that's what it is. It's making it, like, hesitate for a second when I'm trying to select stuff. Got one right there. Just keep scanning. Right. And the last one should be probably right in this spot. Oh, it's actually down by the floor. That's going to be 3 anomalies. Oh, I missed it. Jesus. Apparently I'm really, really bad. A lousy investment opportunity. But is it offering it to us, though? Because if the investment opportunity is just sitting there, it's not that big of a deal. But if they're actually trying to get us to invest in it, that's when you got to start to worry about it a little bit. Go ahead and wipe out all these worms before anything else gets worse. Fire rockets at whatever you can. Give me a taunt over here. Ooh, there's a loot donkey. Kill the loot donkey. Murder its face off. Give us free stuff. Murder donkeys. Donkeys get blasted. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of like DMing stuff lately. I don't know. I've got to go to a GM teaching opportunity tomorrow where a local game shop is doing a thing where there's a bunch of kids or people, I don't know how, I'm not really sure how old they're going to be in all fairness, but there's a bunch of people who've never played D&D before but have expressed an interest in wanting to learn, but they've never had an opportunity because all the games at the game shop are either full or whatever, and so the game shop orchestrated a campaign that's only for new people, and I'm going over there pretty soon. It won't open. Need an engineer over here. I think this one's the hacking. I don't know why we're having to hack like an old 1800s style lever, but hey, no complaints from me. But yeah, I'm teaching people how to play D&D tomorrow. And I've been spending a lot more time on the internet, like learning new GM strategies and stuff like that too, because, you know, I don't think I'm very good at it. I'd like to get better at it. It's one of those skills that I would like to make better by comparison to, you know, my ability to play. I tend to be pretty good at playing, but DMing is a completely different monster, and it requires different skill sets and different amounts of focus. Well, well, well. Looks like we have some company pawns on our hands. What are you calling pawns? Soon to be dead pawns I see in front of me. Shoot on sight, boys. Alright, so let me get myself nice and paused on up. What we want to do is we kind of want to eliminate the chance that melees are going to be jumping into this thing and just making it hella rowdy. Drop missiles on whoever you got to drop missiles on. We want to clear out the room as rapidly as possible because we actively do not have the healing to keep this thing up and running. He's got Battle Frenzy, removes and blocks incapacitating effects, heals nearby characters for 10% of their health. I think he's going to go down, and there's just not going to be much I can do about it. That was a lot of burst DPS that came straight out of that room and into our faces without us really having a time to adapt to it. Is everybody actually up? Oh, he dropped a heal on him just in time. I'm surprised to see that. I didn't think that was going to work. He dropped a heal on him like right as he hit 0. Good. That was one of those clutch heals like when you're playing an MMO and you're like right there. You're like 48 HP, you know, because you got one of the trackers that tells you how low your HP got during an encounter or whatever. And you're like right there. Nothing inside this room either. He just somebody peed on the floor over here. Nasty bastard. See, this is why I don't mess around with pirates. This is why in general I stay away from privateers. They seem to have a real problem with finding the areas where you're supposed to go to the bathroom properly. Bullet amplifying field. I assume that's for research. Let's go ahead and we will start scanning for anomalies here. I wonder if it decides where the anomalies are after the first scan or if they are predetermined inside of the room. Curious. I don't know. I like little programming things like that. I find it to be entertaining. Keep moving that on out. I'm willing to bet these two are going to be fairly close to each other. And there it is. Room is surveyed. We're almost done here. We just got to go back up to the surface. We're probably going to have to go east outside the building to go find that guy's side quest. And other than that, we're in really solid shape right now. I like this team. We got a good team going on. Got Tink, Boob, Fist, Bruck, and Manma. Can't do anything. Oh, they got like a little RV party going on. How come they don't mess with the rednecks? I guess the rednecks must have like trained them. They have made the bugs friend. They've been throwing tacos to them is what it is. They've been out here RVing, throwing tacos to the bugs for the last like 30 years or so, and they've tamed them. The bugs have come to learn to love the fact that humans are around rather than fearing them and wanting our destruction. Gotta do with like a laser cannon or something over here. Go ahead and fire around at him. Ooh, a torpedo launcher. That sounds fun. Internal organ. Keep this thing moving. And this guy's got to go like right this second. Down he goes, so he's no longer a concern. And instead of whoa, says the alien as he tries to unload whatever that laser cannon thing is on us. Trying to deal a little bit of damage there. Get him with the rocket launcher. Keep killing off aliens as rapidly as I can. They don't deserve to be on this planet. We are the victors in this whole thing. And I mean that for truth. Our real life names are all Victor. Everything else is just a call sign for us. But everybody is named Victor because we feel like if you named us winner, we'd be winners. And if you name us loser, we'll be losers. And yes, I know Lethem did a story on that. I am aware. You don't need to tell me. I'm aware. You don't need to say it. It's cool. I know that Lethem investigated that. I am 100% aware. Thank you. Thank you, though. What does that do? Deadly mass. Prevents affected enemy from being revived. Can only be used by medics. What else do we have going on? Battle Frenzy. What's the engineer doing? He's got second wind, which is a temporary health bonus. He's got EMP, a grenade which incapacitates nearby electronic devices, pacifiers, drones, turrets for 5 seconds. Sounds good. I do wish your characters would automatically defend themselves when they're getting hit, and they wouldn't just stand there getting, like, whooped on and showed up. Railguns, combat shotguns, everything else is beautiful in life. Conan, what is best in life? Pretty sure it's combat shotguns. The rest of the team gets separated over here? They did. Let me get everybody on board with this mission. It's kind of strange that these aliens have like so much gear and like equipment that we're able to loop off. They just look like normal hermit crabs that would like live at the bottom of the ocean or whatever. Hermit crabs live on the bottom of the ocean, right? Or they live in the sand. I don't know. I'm uneducated about shit. I don't know certain things that I really feel like I should know. You coming, man? Got a head count here. I think I got all 5. So I think maybe it's just indicating where the quest is at. I don't know. I'd like to see the EMP grenade utilized on one of these dudes. Oh yeah, look at that. It stuns them on up. And my little drone's up in there dealing damage, making dudes suffer. Yup. Sounds good to me. They definitely do add a lot of DPS. I really, really like the Marines. They're like actually one of the few classes that's able to lay down just crazy damage. We got a GS console, and then we've also probably got room for something over here. So retrieve Smith's motor. Drone dilemma. Gotta scan this room for anomalies first, though. It's a little room. We should be able to get to the bottom of it pretty quickly. We're out of time for the day, so my name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Pixel Privateers. I will see you in tomorrow's episode. Bye-bye, everybody. It was a lot of fun. I hope you liked the game, and if you wanted to get it for yourself, you can do that down below. Always an option. I will see you all later. Bye.